Once again, and I'm ready to celebrate Superman this month because I'm doing a couple of movies of his for the month of April before the new movie comes out in July. Welcome to another live stream. This is of the documentary, so my first documentary in a while. Look Up in the Sky: The Amazing Story of Superman. Yeah, I'm doing this hour and 50 minutes of nostalgia, of Superman from the comics all the way to Superman Returns. So it doesn't mention Man of Steel or any of that in the DCEU. But thanks for watching my stuff during the month of March. It's April. Let's start this. Also, rest in peace to Val Kilmer. I just heard that he passed away at 65 years old. We miss you, man. It's been a rough year, man. The celebrity deaths in this decade has just been horrible. But let's, on a positive note, let's do Superman. At least we have something to look forward to here. I love that John Williams score. You're gonna soar again, Superman. 3 months. We're gonna soar again. And I do not want to hear any comments. Yeah. I love this character so much. You're still the best, Christopher Reeve. I love you, man. I miss you. I'll try not to cry so much in this documentary because the last one made me cry a lot. I love those comics. I love this character. Good morning, heterosexual man. I'll take this any day over Superman 4. Yeah, because that's a disaster. This is the documentary celebrating this legendary DC character. Rest in peace, Stanley. And this year, he's going to be the biggest movie of the year. The biggest superhero movie. Rest in peace, Margot Kidder. I'm going to be saying that a lot in this documentary. I miss her a lot, too. Yeah, that was I Love Lucy, George Reeves. May he rest in peace as well, even though Mark Hamill, yeah. The Joker. I love this character so much, Brian. Brian Singer, you keep your hands to yourself, sir. I love the X-Men movies, but don't touch people, you sick bastard. See, he's an American icon. Why would you why would you cast a Brit to play Superman? That made no sense, DCU. Cavill is not a good Superman. He was stoic, he was boring and dumb. That's the musical. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Yeah, it's campy, but it's a lot. It's got way more. Yep, there's Brandon Routh. Yeah, underrated. Dean Cain. I love this character. And Josh is like, he's more important to me. This is the first superhero franchise I got into. Before I got into Batman and X-Men and Spider-Man. Yeah. Smallville. I have to see that. I love that score so much. It wasn't... There's, yeah. Gene Simmons. Yeah. Superman 2. That's awesome. I love that music. And to all that, so happy belated. She's 73 years old now and still looks beautiful. Rest in peace, Richard Donner. I miss you too, man. See, a lot of people in this documentary are no longer with us. But Superman will live forever, man. And I like Brandon Routh. Kevin Spacey, yeah, a man who will never be in Superman again because you know what he did. Yeah, they said explaining the history of this. Cleveland, Ohio. Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, yep. Again, because Jews get everything. Because they're chosen, that's why. I will watch this again. You should, Josh. And let the emotions flow out of you. Just be passionate. That's why this is getting a lot of views so far. The Kryptonian will soar again. Yes, in July. I cannot wait. When June comes and I go to after Comic-Con, I'm gonna buy my ticket for that movie. I can't wait another day. It's one of the reasons why I've been saving my money, because, This character is so important to me, and I haven't seen a movie of his in the theater in over a decade. Nope, you got to. If I go to the theater with this hat or with the costume and I go like this, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna words will not cannot express enough how much this character means to me. Hold on, it's not being weak. It's called being human. Mm-hmm. My favorite genre. So, that's one of the animated movies I need to see. The Reign of the Superman is after he dies. Embarrass yourself. Nobody's gonna be embarrassed by that. Evan has cried in movies, and so has Kenny and all these other people. Him and Shazam are two of they're two of the best DC characters with capes. Of course, Batman's my favorite hero from DC, but that's only because of nostalgia and because the '89 film is so dark and memorable. And this awesome symbol, hope. There's Mark Hamill, yeah. Luke freaking Skywalker. You wasted him, Disney. You should not have done that. I love Hamill. You know me. Yes, very visionary. I cried for a few times in the movie, no, but even the really loud house made me cry. The last episode, I was so emotionally invested that anything they did, I was gonna get emotional because I love those kids so much. Even if you just go like that, it's called humanity. The only people that cry that make them weak is if they're crybabies, like girls that cry over a guy. That's weak. Not somebody getting touched by something that just it hits you. Guardians 3 did that for me. James Gunn is going to bring Superman back to the masses and it's going to be huge. This is going to be big, larger than life, man. DC Comics, yep. And it was 10 cents back in the 30s. I'm not being scared because I cried on camera and it makes me human and people see how emotional how sensitive I am. June 1938. The logo was different back in the 30s, yeah. 10 cents. That comic is probably worth a fortune now. If you sell it at Comic Con, it's probably worth $1 million or more. This documentary makes me smile. I'm lucky I found it because I'm doing a bunch of Superman movies. I got two more to do this month, and I'll probably see something else like the Super Pets movie. I think it's on streaming. Mm-hmm. This is so good. I love these images so much. I already reviewed a lot of Superman stuff. I'm just going to do some podcasts for them and see the ones that I missed, like the Reign of the Superman and Superman Red Sun and all that. Gene Simmons. Yep, the singer from Kiss. Stan Lee, man. If something makes me cry, I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not gonna keep it to myself. Yeah, that's how people got comics back in the day. Newspapers used to have comics, now they don't. I think Wonder Woman deserves a documentary like this. Like, um, because they haven't done one from the '70s show and the comics and the two movies with Gal. Look at that toy. And Supergirl, and hopefully do some. Yeah, he's in the Thanksgiving Day parade. Supergirl, yeah, and hopefully do some live streams. I want to do Supergirl. I just don't own the movie. I would have to stream it on online because all these Batman has a documentary, Spider Man has one, Iron Man, a radio show. Yeah, a radio, boys and girls, is a little thing that used to hear music on. Now, all the things on the radio you can hear on your phone now. It's weird how time has changed. Yeah, there was no television back in the 30s or the 40s. You had to hear, not see. I had a radio when I was a kid. Yeah, streaming. This is why a lot of Americans are lazy and they'll just stream something instead of doing things practically like they used to do. You had to use your imagination back then. Wow. It's like voice acting, except you can't see the person at all. Get away. The Daily Planet, yeah. Olsen. That movie's gonna be so huge, man. I have faith in James Gunn. He did three amazing Guardians films. I don't want to hear two and three were bad. No, he put heart into those movies. That's why I cared so much. Something that the sequel trilogy was lacking immensely. Yeah, Kryptonite. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mickey Mouse and Superman. Disney's biggest mascot and one of DC's most colorful characters. That's why making him dark and emo, it didn't work. It did not work. I don't want a Superman that does this, that frowns too much. It doesn't work for me. It's stoic, and that's not. Zack Snyder missed the point of what this character is supposed to be. A ray of hope, not a dark shadow, not a dark cloud of darkness. Of misery. You know. No, mute that. I don't want to hear Adolf Hitler. He can go to hell. Stupid Nazis. Yeah, I'm not gonna show that. Just in case of my Jewish viewers are watching. Variety with DC. Yeah, we're getting variety. This new movie's got to be colorful. It can't be a drama. It has to have heart. It has to have light moments. It has to have good character moments. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know. We know, Gene Simmons. Just don't tell. Just don't tell people about it. The cartoons, shorts, the Max Fleischer cartoons. I remember those. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Joan Alexander. Yeah. This animation still looks great, even for 1940s. See, they got comic book writers that are women too. Mm-hmm. That's good. See, and they say superhero stuff doesn't win Oscars. Yes, they do if they're done well. World War II. All those wars for nothing, man. See, documentaries are real. Batman. Oh, swastikas. I'm not gonna show that. I don't want my video to get flagged. Japanazis. H bombs. Mm-hmm. What Oppenheimer created. Superboy. Yeah. That book must be worth a fortune too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shoestring budget. No $200 million budget for this. The new movie has a big budget. We get it, but and it has a lot in it. I've never seen these. This Lois is cute. Yes, sir. Man, that Jimmy has a weird. He has a. There she is now. It's a good documentary. I think it's underrated because this is not on Max because it took a lot of DC stuff out of there. Mm-hmm. Yep, Lex Luthor. Yep. Mm-hmm. The man with no hair. Hold on. Throw it over there for now. He was cute. They didn't have a budget back then. Mm-hmm. American. Look at the colors. TV. You know, before streaming services existed. And then the Mole Man. I remember that one. I hope I get this thing signed at Comic Con by one of the actors from this. Of course, not Christopher Reeve because he passed away, but Ralph or Dean Cain or anybody. Even one of the directors, like even though Brian Singer, I don't. He better not touch me. You go to Comic Con, keep your hands to yourself, sir. I know he's bisexual, but still, don't touch me. Don't you dare. I'm not for sale. Lie down a little bit. But much better. Are you excited about Super? Yes, I am, Spidey. Of course I am, and I'm excited about the new Spider-Man movie called Brave New Day. Brand New Day. Adventures of Superman. Mm-hmm. It's a plane. He was in Superman Returns, Jackie. I was a kid when I saw those Christopher Reeve movies, the theatrical cuts. I didn't see the Richard Donner cut until like a couple years ago. Hydrazite. Eesh. We're 26 minutes in. They look, Billy Mummy. Yeah, he was Will Robinson in the original Lost in Space. His disguise is stupid though. Glasses, glasses. Yeah, ugh, excuse me. That's funny. See, even Jimmy got his own comics. That's when you know you made it. Hmm. No. Destruction of the innocent. They're just comics. It's something I live by. I mean, why do you think I go to Comic Con every year? Comics are sacred to me. Yeah, he's a jack of all trades. Color's good. That's how this hat exists. Mm-hmm. DC Comics. George Newbern, Tyler Houston, Tim Daly, Brandon Routh, Dean Kane, and Tom Welling at MegaCon. Yeah, I wish I could have met them, uh, Spidey, because maybe they'll go to the New York Comic Con. I hope so. Sugar Smacks, I never had those. Why? Because she's a woman? No, because people were sexist back then. Guys could sit and have breakfast together. I had breakfast with my brother when I was a kid. There's nothing gay about that. Yeah, but it's a comic book. Bizarre is all. It's the name of the game. Yeah. I could do Hollywoodland. That has Ben Affleck playing Superman in that. So I gotta find it. It's somewhere in this house. Man, that kid has a lot of freckles. Yeah. Hold on. Where's the? Yeah, I know. Because again, they didn't have the technology back then. Sorry, guys. I have sinuses. We're 33 minutes in. We still got another hour and change. We're cool. Yeah, there's still 5 stars. Wink. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But Deadpool didn't exist until 1991. I was only 6. Rest in peace, Desiona. You're going to see it like that. Yes. Yes, he talked like that. Yeah, she's so beautiful, man. I miss you, Lucille Ball. She's one of the funniest and most beautiful redheads. It's people like it's people like Lucille Ball that opened the doors for people like Karen Gillian and Catherine Christine Hendricks and Jessica Chastain and all these other redheads. Yeah, this documentary is better than Man of Steel because that movie just bored me, and it's shorter. It's an hour and 40 something minutes without the end credits. Yeah, now you can't do that. Now, yeah, it's not a curse. I don't believe in that because George Newbern is still alive. Dean Cain is still alive. Yeah. Why did he do that? Why? You should never do that. That's never the answer, guys. Never. Suicide is never the answer. Get help. Don't don't push the button. Live your fullest life because life is so short. Yikes. No. In real life, the weapon wins. Yeah, it was horrible. That didn't help. I'm not going out like that. Yeah. Well, for me, it was in '95 when they killed him in the comics in the Death of Superman. That was devastating. So when I do that one, you're gonna see the tears flowing out of my face because I knew what was coming when I saw that Death of Superman from 2018. Yeah, I get it. So Super Pup. Yeah, that's cute. I never saw that. Look, little puppets. Bark bent as animals. That's cute. That is cute. So cute. Puppy puppies. A wolf. No, the Superboy show came out in the '80s. Cavill just never had the charisma to be Superman. That's why he failed me. That's why in Batman v Superman, I'm like, who do you think I was voting for? Who got my vote? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's Supergirl. There's the horse. There's Crypto. Nicholas Cage would have been great. Yeah, he would have been world's finest. Yeah, I remember that. Brainiac. Yeah. Bizarro. Yeah. Comet the Super Horse. The dog. Yeah. Red Credite. Yeah, my favorite girl. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love her. Mm-hmm. She's cute. Yeah. Like me. Yeah, the Superboy. He has the Super Sons. JFK. I miss you, JFK, even though I never saw him. He died before I was born, so. I know, because people are evil in this world. That almost happened last year, but I'm not going to get into that. That's why I keep my mouth shut when I go out in public. I want to live, guys. I want to see that Superman movie in July and make it. Just like in the last 5 years. Oh, Superman. A cartoon. The Batman 60 show. Yes, I know you're not a fan of that, Josh, but I get it. I grew up with it. I watched it because before The Dark Knight, yeah, rest in peace, Adam West. I miss you, man. Yeah, there's a musical of Superman, the musical. They're playing It's Superman. I would have loved to have seen that. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Those large, friendly eyes and that smile and that beautiful hair. He's fighting and singing at the same time. You're so beautiful. Mwah. Gorgeous woman, you. See, I love women. I will always love women. She's gorgeous. I hope if she went to Comic Con, I would let her sign this. Because I saw her in Clue and even in that terrible Disney movie that I saw in this from the '60s. She's not the problem. She's one of the only good things in it. I said in the review. Yeah, I would love to stream that if I can find it, just for a laugh. That's the cheapest Superman costume I've seen. Why you're talking like Peter Griffin? Yeah, hey, Lois, how you doing? Yeah, he sounds like Peter Griffin. That's weird. Because Seth MacFarlane wasn't even around in the 70s. Became King Kong. Yeah, nowadays the kids don't even know what a newspaper is. Because now they have the internet. I'm a huge Batman 1960 show and the Tim Burton movies. Yeah, I'm seeing Batman in the theater next month. The 1989. Mm-hmm. Feminist. Um, Watergate. I am not a crook. Yes, you are. No thanks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mythology, guys. It's fictional. It's not real. The Super Friends. I remember that cartoon. Aquaman, Wonder Woman. Just like this year. I love that movie so much. Oh my god. The 78 film, man. Ilya Salkin. Yeah. The Three Musketeers, yeah. Can't wait to see this in theaters, man. Mario Puzo. We're 50 minutes in, so we're about halfway through the movie, the documentary. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know. That's what happened. But then Donner got fired. Yes. This means everything to me, man. Because to me, James Gunn hasn't made a bad movie in a while, directed or wrote. Mankiewicz, that's Jewish. Red Forest, widely considered the worst. Yeah, it is. Rest in peace, Lee Hackman. I miss you, man. 95 years old, man. I miss him a lot, man. Thank you, Gene Hackman, for all the great performances you gave in French Connection here, in everything he does. Even in the Royal Tenenbaums. I know he hated working on that. Marlon Brando. But he was lazy. Like, I'm not gonna memorize my lines. So if I start crying, you know why. I miss Gene Hackman. That Lex Luthor, why does he has two bushy eyebrows? There he is. Yep, I'm gonna start crying. I miss him, man. That's bad for you. Just for a reason, mother. Correct, away, man. I miss him so much, man. They're still alive too. I love this franchise so much, man. You're so beautiful, Leslie Ann Warren. I wish I could have a picture of her on my wall, in a painting, because she is a work of art, guys. And nothing against Margot Kidder. I think I miss her a lot, but Leslie Ann Warren is just absolutely gorgeous. If she was Lois in a movie, I would have lost my mind. Pink. Yes. I love this footage. It's so good. miss her a lot, and those big friendly eyes. Her and Carrie Fisher died too soon, man. It's too bad. It's too bad that she lost her mind years later, but it happened to all of us. Should be a great Lois Lane. She always reminded me of Karen Allen, from Raiders of the Lost Ark, just Canadian instead of American. This movie meant a lot to me, man. England, of course, just like Star Wars. Without it, we wouldn't have the DCU, the new DCU 10-year plan, or any of the DC movies after this. Mm-hmm. This is what Melissa Benoist did in her Supergirl show. Yeah, no CG. In Metropolis, yeah. I love that score by John Williams, man. I got chills. This is how they did the acting in the Thor movies. Very Shakespearean. Jonathan Kent. Lexi De Benedetto, she should have been Supergirl, in my opinion, because she looks just like her. He, as typist I've ever seen. Of course, because he's Superman. Rest in peace, Jackie Cooper. Was too busy, yeah, but again, Josh, she'll always be a Supergirl to me. Or just cast her as the voice because she looks just like her. If she cosplayed as her, I'd be like, that's perfection. That is exactly the person I would see carrying the torch for Melissa Benoist, because I'm like, she actually is a blonde and looks like her. See her in Night Squad, and so show you. I'll tell you what what I mean. I'll show you. Lexi was too busy for Supergirl, Spider-Man fan. Well, we call him Spidey, Josh, for short, because his name is long. This scene was emulated in the Wonder Woman movie, where she uses her arm to block the bullet, just like in this scene. In this one, he catches it. I missed them both, man. Hopefully, uh, David Corn Sweat and Rachel Brosnahan, they bring a lot of gravitas to it. It depends if they do another animated movie. They will. I saw Lexi in Night Squad. Yeah, and she's really strong, just like Supergirl is. And she has the blonde hair and that beautiful face. Why you think when I saw her in the Loud House, I'm like, yeah, no one else could have played Laurie any better, in my opinion. She's beautiful, she's blonde, and she's just like Laurie in the cartoon. The few episodes I've seen. Pink. Yes. On a woman, absolutely. In the 70s, guys, with James Gunn, he made sure that the budget was they made sure the budget was competent, not $400 million. Superman 2, yeah. There it is. This movie's a classic, man. I love this movie so much. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman, man. Again. Me? Who's got you? It's a classic, man. Because Night Squad, I like the show. I think Really Loud House is better because I was more emotionally attached to the characters. Plus, it didn't have a laugh track, which is good. Mostly. Yeah. In 1978. An hour. We're an hour and 5 minutes. Spider-Mans. Hell yeah. Again, foreign relations. I get it. Mm-hmm. There's Ursa. Yeah. This is the scene that made me cry last time I saw it. It's fine. This is the scene. I love that music so much. Why? They're a man and a woman. 3. Pretty underrated. 3. Richard Pryor, miss you, Miss Ilma. I miss him a lot too. Yeah, Lana. She's so beautiful, man. What a treasure. Yeah, she has a son in the movie. She's married to this guy. What's his name? The guy from Laverne and Shirley. It's a real dog, by the way. This scene is pretty dark. Yeah, it's not silly. The kid almost gets killed by garden. Garden. What was it? Those the farming equipment. Hmm. I still like it for what it is. Supergirl. My girl. It's not horrible. I've seen worse, guys. So that was a big mistake. 4 is so cheap. I hate that movie. It's so bad. So, what a disaster. Why did they have to? It was so bad. Fine, commercially, yeah. It did. I agree. You're not missing out, Annette. Like most franchises do after a while. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Man of Steel. That's the name of the comic, not the movie. I remember that comic. I know. Oh yeah, still my favorite. I'm Vengeance. The Dark Knight Returns. He's 50. We know. I'm seeing that movie next month. Superboy. It's a good show, but it got silly at the end. Superboy. It's a good show. It had its moments. It was a fun show for what it was. It was before Lois and Clark and Superman and Lois from on the CW. Billy Mummy. Tommy Puck, yeah. His daughter's beautiful, Liliana Mummy. To the next level, yeah. There's a Death of Superman comic. Rings of Fire. Mm-hmm. Superboy was a fun show. Doomsday. I know. There's Booster Gold. Mm-hmm. Doomsday. Oh yeah. I have that comic. I have a copy of that. I was a kid when that happened. 78 minutes in. Oh no, it was 92. I thought it was 95. My bad. It was the early 90s, so I was there. Cyborg Superman, Steel, Superboy. Yeah, Lois and Clark. It was a good show. And the gorgeous Terry Hatcher. Dun, dun, dun. It's a good show. Martha, she's so sweet. I love that actress so much. Hmm. Yes, sir. That comic must be worth a fortune. I've been saying that a lot in this documentary, but yeah, you have a copy of that, sell it. You'll probably get $1 million for it. Why? We want procreation. I know the show had no direction after the fourth season. They did that in Superman and Lois. Jordan and Jonathan Kent, the Super Sons. Tevye knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, that devastated me. I'm never riding a horse. No. There is no curse. Miss you. The animated series. I love that cartoon. I was 11. Love that cartoon, man. I watched it. It was Justice League. Unlimited, yeah. The DC Trinity right there. Smallville. John Schneider, yeah. Oh, Annette, you're a beautiful woman. You still are. There he is. Tom Welling. 85 minutes. And this is this is before they called it the CW. See, he runs fast. We got it. Ground him. They wanted to ground him and do something different. Numb. It's a prequel. It's like Anakin Skywalker in the prequels. He's not Darth Vader until the end of the movies. I didn't finish the show because it was way too long. It had like 10 years of episodes. I need some water. Again, I don't see that. I can mute this part because I don't really care about this part. Because yeah, I don't get that allegory. Yeah, that scene, I did see that scene. It was just like, yeah, really? They did that to Logan as well. 9/11, I know. I know. That was horrible. I was there. I was 16 years old when that happened. I saw those towers get destroyed. I wasn't in Manhattan, but I saw that. Josh was a little kid when that happened. I was a teenager. 9/11. There's Old Glory. And Trump was lucky wasn't president back then because he would have gotten chewed up and spit out back in 2001. It was Bush who was our president at the time, and he was sitting in Florida when that happened. This is why I don't show footage because I don't want to upset people. Wow, my time is precious. A month, not a year. Yeah, because people weren't going out; they were scared. I was a teen when this show came out. Michael Rosenbaum, yeah, Lex Luthor, yeah. He's still better than Nicholas Holt with that he's gonna give us. I'm worried about that. That's the only thing I'm worried about in the new movie because I don't like that actor. He left the Mission Impossible movies to do this movie, but whatever. Rosenbaum is good, yeah. What I've seen of the first season of the show. Just like Optimus Prime and Megatron. Yeah, what happened to Michael Rosenbaum? I haven't seen him in anything in years. Excuse me, I'm tired. I did a lot of work yesterday. 92 minutes in. It's a good effect. I miss him a lot, man. I miss you, man. You always will be, man. Oh man, I miss him a lot. See, there's a Jerry Seinfeld. Patrick Warburton. Yeah. Superman returns, and he will. He will return in July. 96 minutes in. Michael Dougherty and Dan Harris, the guys that wrote this. And you know how that great that went later on. Batman Returns, Spider-Man 2, mm-hmm. X-Men 2, Bryan Singer. Again, don't touch anybody. I don't hate this suit. I don't like the Man of Steel suit at all. The Red Sun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. I think Superman Returns is underrated. Brandon Routh looks just like Christopher Reeve, but he brought his own flair to it. It's not an imitation. It's good. He's so good, man. And they brought him back in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. He's so good, man. I love Brandon Routh, and he was a great Atom. He was the Atom in Legends of Tomorrow. He's the Superman I grew up with as an adult. When I became an adult, he was my Superman. No, yeah, that's true. I love him. I love Brandon Routh because with Cavill, I just got nothing. I didn't feel anything. I was just indifferent to be fair. I love that suit so much, man. Sa- Sam Huntington, Millie Bobby Brown if it was a boy. He has the same face as Millie Bobby Brown. It's weird. She was fine. Not great as like Margot Kidder, but she did okay. She's cute. At least we still have her. At least she's not controversial like Blake Lively. And different is how I felt on some of the DC characters. No, not with Superman Returns. I saw this in the theater, and I had a ball. And I saw it in Christopher Reeve's Your Memory. Yeah, he was good. He's a great actor. The Man of Steel is back. Yep, in 3 months, man. Yeah, again, he looks just like Millie Bobby Brown. Look at his face. Yeah, so he existed before you did, Millie. There's the original Jimmy Olsen. He's the bartender. Oh, that's so good. Such a good eat. I meant the DC characters. Yes, I know, Josh. Booster Gold. I get it. And Green Lantern. But we're getting him in the movie, so you got to let your bias. This is not Hal Jordan. This is Guy Gardner. It's a different. Yeah, you're canceled. Ha ha. Kevin Spacey. You got canceled. It's ironic. He's narrating the whole documentary, and he was the one that got canceled. Rest in peace, Marlon Brando. Rest in peace, man. I love this. The right to the way. An hour and 43 minutes so far. Yeah, I know. 19 years after. Well, was it 19 years? Yeah. I know, Josh, but you got to get over it. That was 2011. That was over a decade ago. His son, James Marsden, yeah, and his son. I mean, he has long hair. It's a fun movie. I think it's underrated. I can get over it to give it a chance. You have to wipe that from your memory. Cavill is already out of my memory the moment this comes out. Why? Because Corn Sweat just that one shot in the beginning of the trailer where he's bleeding. I'm like, they nailed it. This is gonna be what I was expecting. Not because he's bleeding, because it's suffering without it being overly dark. Like they don't have to saturate the costume and make it dark and gritty. No, you're not Batman. You're Superman. Be hopeful. Be charismatic. Oh, I'm very happy. Agatha has been wiped out of my memory. Again, Josh, you didn't see it. I saw it, and I can move on now. Gilbert Adler. Yeah, that's Eva Marie Saint. She's 100 years old. Lucky her, man. See. Wrong. Wrong. I went. I was very happy to see him again. Yep. There's the S. It's a good documentary. Mm-hmm. That means in 2028 it'll be 90 years old. Green Lantern, I'll be right. I'm over it, Josh. If I got over the bad DCU movies, I can get over that because it was over 10 years ago. It was 14 years ago. I'm over it. Bad effects, bad performance. Got it. We can move on now. I didn't cringe when I saw the Green Lantern ring in the Justice League theatrical cut or the bad movies. Will live on. I love this documentary so much. Unlike in the Injustice storyline. See, this is the hopefulness I love. I wish Superman Returns got a sequel, but we did get Ralph back in that costume. Yes, I do, Kate. Yes, I do. You beautiful girl. That's an awesome scene. And this year he will return. I want to get that costume so badly. Virtuous, heroic, not someone that lets people die in Man of Steel, where everything is just bleak. That's what Zack Snyder did wrong, and DC. Yeah, especially with the world we live in now. I love that score so much. You, my only son. Oh, that's another Superman. Look at this guy. Yep, that's where the box office is gonna fly, Josh. An hour and 49 minutes, man. Can't wait, man. July 11th. Here, we're almost there. We're just a few months away. That was awesome, man. I love the documentary, and it's short. It's only under 2 hours. So, but Kevin Spacey, you got canceled. So, well, get to hear that awesome score again. And I want to dress up as Superman for the movie. I really do. I hope I can get that costume by June. Okay, let me stop it here. It was good. Yeah, I'm glad I got to rewatch this. I saw it last year and got emotional. I got emotional a little bit here, but I didn't want to bawl like a baby like I did at the end of ET because that was a lot. That ending just hits me hard. that the finger glowing and that music, yeah, it hits me every time. But thanks for watching, guys. Acknowledge me, and tomorrow, hopefully, after I go outside and take a walk, I'm doing All Star Superman. Yeah, I haven't done this one yet, so this one's a lot shorter. It's only 76 minutes, so that'll be next. So, thanks for watching. And July 11th, man, I cannot wait. Superman will return again. Later, guys.